Welcome to Curious Caravan. We're here to take you on a journey to America's most curious, quirky, and downright unforgettable spots.
So, if you're into hidden gems, oddball attractions, and a little nostalgia, you're in the right place.
Let's dive right into Curious Caravan.
Welcome to another episode of Curious Caravan. I'm Jason, and today is a special solo episode. It's just me. There's no Lizette, but guess what? We're going to have just as much fun talking about all things curious, weird, wonderful, and strange in good old USA. I can't believe how far we are into summer right now. I mean, legitimately, we're in August. There's about another month. Kids are going to start school here in the next few weeks, some later. And it's interesting to see how everything's wrapping up. But, just because summer's almost over does not mean you can't get in some last minute fun things to do, uh, you know, with the family and uh, road trips and everything. And I've got something really unique to talk about. Growing up as a kid in the 90s, one of my favorite things to do was go thrift shopping and garage sale hunting. Our neighborhood always did a annual garage sale in the summer and in the fall. And back then, almost every house participated. Everyone would set up in the yard and people would cook breakfast. There would be sausage biscuits. People would do hot dogs for lunch and you could shop and eat a hot dog. And it was just the coolest thing. Yes, I'm really dating myself right now, but it was so much fun. And there is an event that comes up annually that mixes a summer road trip with the nostalgia of thrift shopping, and it is the 127 yard sale. Now, what is this, you may ask? Well, let me tell you, it is the world's longest yard sale. I mean, you want to hunt for bargains? You've got 690 miles of bargains. It goes from Michigan to Alabama. Thousands of people go along this route, and there's hundreds and hundreds of vendors that take part in this. I mean, you can find everything from collectibles, housewares, indie vendors with their own custom made, jewelry, soaps, baked goods. It's everything you could imagine. It's the first weekend in August, the first Thursday through Saturday in August. And it's coming up the 7th through the 10th. And if you're looking for something fun to do this summer, if you happen to be in those states, or if you are looking to do like a mini road trip and just hit the road for one last hurrah, I mean, this is a thrifter's paradise for sure. And it really brings me back to those times as a kid looking for those treasures at garage sales. And I would always find something. My grandmother's church also did the annual bazaar, which was the same thing where everyone would come and set up their own booths and sell plants, used books, memorabilia. And it's just such a cozy feeling to remember those things from back then. And this event is just super cool. If you start in like Michigan, there's a great place to stop. And the one stop in Michigan is Siggy Parker's General Store, and that's in Addison. And this is a 3-acre lot. It's outside a 1920s gas station. 25 vendors are there, food trucks. It's a really, really cool experience. While you're there, you need to take a detour to Meckley's Flavor Fruit Farm and Cidery. If you want some of the best cinnamon sugar cake donuts and fresh baked cinnamon rolls, this fruit farm is the place to go. So you can get your thrifting and you can get your donuts at the same time. Sounds like a double win for me. Um, in Ohio, you can stop by the New Hope Community Church. There's over 40 vendors that go there. They serve up stuff like pulled pork, hot dogs, all the works. And you can find so many different types of goods there. I mean, there's people who sell soap made from goat milk. How cool is that? And also, while you're in Ohio, highly recommend popping into the Spangler Candy World. It's an interactive candy museum, and it's where the makers of Dum Dums is, and you can take a tour, get plenty of candy. It's definitely a place to stop by. There's also the 350 vendors also come down to the Van Wert County Fairgrounds. This is like the biggest site on the route. It's actually so big, they recommend renting a golf cart. I mean, if there's that much stuff to treasure hunt for, I am all for it. You probably could spend the whole day there, or maybe the whole 3 days while you're there. But it's definitely the spot in Ohio is the fairgrounds if you're looking to get like all the vendors in one place. And while you're there, and if you want to stay overnight, highly recommend Hillside Bed and Breakfast in Wilshire. It was an 1870s farmhouse, total throwback to classic Americana. I mean, there's a James Dean bedroom decorated with film paraphernalia. There's also this bedroom that has vintage tractor decor. So it's like a cute and charming place you can stay overnight, which I'm totally all about. And of course, I just want to say this can be done as a road trip. This could be just done as a day trip. If you're in one of these states or that area, I don't recommend that you drive across all of these states to do it. But actually, if you're looking for one of those last minute summer hurrahs, I definitely recommend it. The next leg is you can go from Ohio into North and Central Kentucky. Highly recommend stopping in Greenville at the Rustic Hill Brew Through. It's a great place to eat and shop. They've got this breakfast pizza. Let me just say, you will never want another pizza again. And I highly according to the locals, I haven't eaten it. I'm talking like I've eaten it. I want to eat it, but I want to eat everything. So breakfast pizza, I mean, I love breakfast. I love pizza. Pair them together. Let's go. Tons of vendors are there. You can find novelty gifts, lottery tickets if you want to test your luck. I mean, there's so many cool things there. And then as you continue, stop by the Crosses Campground because there's about 25 stalls there and they sell like tools and clothes and collectibles. It's another cool thing. And Covington at the Main Strasse Village, they have over 80 vendors. And this is a really cool 19th century German style village. Just brick buildings. There's restaurants, bourbon bars, all that kind of stuff. Definitely recommend stopping and checking in with the vendors there. And while you're there, go to Mama's on Main. You want hot chicken parm? You want buttery lobster ravioli? Great place to refuel as you're treasure hunting. Excuse me. My goodness. Frog in the throat today. See, this is what happens when I don't have Lizette. I end up, doing all the talking and losing my voice within less than 5 minutes. Thanks, girl. She'll be back for our next episode, I promise. Or I may make her do it on her own. Would that be good payback? Maybe. Anyway, I also highly recommend checking out the Newport Aquarium while you're doing your treasure hunting and thrifting. It's a great little aquarium, great if you're traveling with the kids. And don't miss out on the Brown's Bluegrass Antiques. 50 vendors show up there, and sometimes a huge metal dinosaur to take pictures with. You know how we love those vintage dinosaurs. I mean, they pop up everywhere. We've talked about them in previous episodes. I don't know what it is about huge metal dinosaurs across the, United States. People love to take pictures with them. So, if you want a good Instagram photo op, go to the Bluegrass Antiques. Moving into Tennessee. When you hit Tennessee, 3 of the popular road stops are in Crossville. The Caboose has over 60 vendors. It looks just like a red train caboose. You'll know you're there. Look for the red caboose. Look at Hilltop at York Brothers Farm. This place is known for its booths. They also have a Vegas steakhouse and horse track, vintage signs, wood furniture. You never know what you may find there. And then also right across the highway is Traders Park. And there you'll find 40 vendors. I mean, we're talking pottery, antiques, dishware, handmade quilts. Totally the place to go. And while you're there, after you've shopped till you dropped, go to the Poorhouse Bistro, okay? Really rustic, great Southern eats. I mean, if you love shrimp and grits with alligator, yes, I said alligator, try it. Try it. And don't knock it till you try it. Though, I don't know, growing up in Florida, and having alligators all around, I don't know if I could eat one, but there's a first time for everything. Now, everything wraps up. Now, I'm saying this wraps up, in Alabama, but the final stops is Alabama. And there they've got sites in Pikeville. Go to the Needful Things General Store. They've got over 25 vendors there. You can find everything from goat milk lotions, Amish soaps, silver jewelry, other cool country style things. There's two really cool stops if you go to Signal Mountain. There's the Lone Oak Community Center, over 75 vendors show up there. And then there's Pickersfield with over 40 vendors there. And that's like, I'm talking old tools and cast iron. You can find vintage Pyrex. I mean, listen, who doesn't love a good old Pyrex dish? They're great. So it's just everything you could possibly want or try to find is at this yard sale. And if you're looking for just like a road trip filled with nostalgia, I say try to do all 4 states. But if you're just looking to drop in to different ones, every state's going to have something going on with these. And they are absolutely cool as heck. And while you're in Alabama, definitely say you should check out Ruby Falls. You can take a glass elevator underground, and then you can see this underground waterfall, which is absolutely amazing. Also highly recommend riding the historic Incline Railway. You can go up the mountain and see great views of Tennessee Valley. So that's a really cool place as well. So anyway, highly recommend checking out the 127 yard sale. It is a great, unique end of the summer shebang, and it really fits in with the curious vibe. I know I want to do it next year. So anyway, highly recommend just a few tips if you're doing this as a road trip or just going. Bring cash. Some vendors do accept credit cards, PayPal, Venmo, but I would say cash is always your best bet. Don't rely on your GPS. Some of these vendors and some of these places are on like back roads. You never know where you might turn onto, but there's really great state maps that you can print out, and there's maps for the yard sale itself. And definitely save your money for Sunday, because Thursday mornings, the crowds are usually the lightest and everything. But on Sunday, you might find really good markdowns and some good negotiating tips. But anyway, this is such a cool experience. You can do all the yard sale stuff, but while you're in these different areas, you can check out the museums, you can check out the nature trails, you can check out the really great, local dining scene. It's such a cool way to end the summer. So anyway, that's all for today. Stay curious out there. Until next time, bye.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We hope you enjoyed the journey as much as we did.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review Curious Caravan on your favorite podcast platform. It helps more curious minds like you find us.
And if you're hungry for more, follow us on social for extra content and behind-the-scenes sneak peeks.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep being curious, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Curious Caravan.